So I don't know if this is day 1 or day 2, technically, but let's go day 1. I thought I'd come out to the gym. I'm actually a little bit sore after putting some K's down yesterday because I hadn't walked in a long time. Just my foot's still wrecked. I couldn't get into the bloody doctor yesterday. It sucked, but that's a whole thing. I want to do some gym, try and get back into it here because this is very important too. I know that exercise and everything, of course, it's all die. Bit of gym, and I have a really good setup from back in the day when I was really focused on this stuff. So that helps me a lot, but it is a bit messy. So I'm going to clean this up, get into it. I tell you, rowing like on an ergo is one of the hardest things once you get going, into it, you do it hard. That is difficult. I remember I was at a retirement match for a rugby player who I actually know, but like full-time Melbourne Storm player, Hoffy, if anyone knows him, great player. And on his retirement speech, he was like, thanks for all the time with the club, blah, blah, blah. But as long as I never touch a rowing machine again, I'll be fucking happy. And while I'm still struggling with my lungs, I feel that a lot. Damn, but this is good. And I'm so blessed to have something like this that I bought a few years back when I was like right into getting my health back on track during before and after chemo. So I've actually only just finished filming a video today, and I was just thinking about some of the things I need to focus on because I haven't caught up on them today. So I'm focusing a lot on like intermittent fasting and extended fasting. Now, this isn't something that would take none of this as a recommendation. I'm not a professional in any of this at all. I'm discovering a lot, and I hope you guys discover some as well. But I have had success before fasting both intermittently, say 16, 18 hours a day or over multiple days. It has worked for me as well, and also getting more sunlight. Now, I've heard a lot of very funny statistics around more people die of illnesses related to like less vitamin D than they do of, like skin cancer and things like that. Now, I can't back any of that up, and I know skin cancer in Australia is a huge issue. I've had a few friends of mine and some people I'm acquainted with who have actually died of skin cancer. It's very, very serious, but there's also a lot of people that don't get enough like vitamin D sun in their bodies. So I'm focusing on getting some sun every day, and that'll just be, I love gardening, so I'll get out and garden and intermittent fasting and eating better overall, but also try to have more protein intake and less carbs. But we know carbs are just so fucking delicious. But if you've ever actually seen, this is in my office. There's something there for like donating $50-something thousand to cancer charity. The wall you probably see behind me, it's all just like random paperwork and everything floating around, and that's basically what I look at. So big light, teleprompter, I don't know if I like it or not. I'm new to having a teleprompter just because I keep doing it for like, have notes and then just go for it. Although I can speak on any subject for like a long time that I'm knowledgeable on, there's little bits and pieces I bloody forget. Good bloody morning from Australia. It is a perfect day here. Sun's out. It had massive, massive rain last night, which is rare because where I live, it's normally dry as a bone and hot. But morning, I've been really slack on filming things, but I'm so sore from the gym, man. Like, anyone who's getting back into fitness will agree with me. Like, the first couple of gym sessions, oh my god, my tits, my back is just murder. But they'll clear up. And then I had a barbecue last night with like one of my best mates. He just bought like a new smoker, so he's not smoking all this meat. So I'm like, I'm in. So the diet might have been out the window for that night, but who cares? You still gotta live. But out for a run now. Lily's just taken off. Lil's doing 15 Ks this morning. And again, I'm just gonna run as far as I can, because you gotta remember, in this first month, you're just trying to build to anything. Like, yeah, my toes like killing me, because me and Lil feel like a walking loop down the beach. It's 5 kilometres, so we're doing that every day too. So just doing a 5k walk every day. But my foot's no good, and I couldn't get in to the bloody doctor to get that looked at again. So look how nice that is. So I couldn't get in, so that sucks. But whatever, I'll just run on it. It's already damaged. Like, to be honest, if they do surgery, they have to re-break it. It's been like 10 or 12 weeks now. It's been fucked, but that's alright. Also, thank you for like the awesome response to this. I'm going to number them so you can go watch them from fat cunt to less fat cunt across a while. But as you notice, when you start doing this, you will, for like a couple of weeks, like bloat a little bit. I've noticed this heaps of times. I've done this before, because it's like your body's retaining nutrients and water, because it's like, the fuck's going on? Why aren't you feeding me? Why are we working harder? So for those couple of weeks, you'll select the opposite of results. Don't fucking worry about it, you're all good. Don't worry about it. And then just go from there, you'll start seeing it. And then just, you've got to keep up with that. And that's why I always fuck up. Is I'll have some bullshit come up. Okay, buy a bloody car. I'll have some bullshit come up and be like, oh, I'll throw it all away, but not this fucking time. Because then you guys can bully me. Maybe that's what I need. Just bullying. I'm gonna do this run. Speak to you guys in a bit. Finished. Number 2. My lungs are really struggling, but I finished it really strong. As you can tell, my lungs are wrecked. If you listen to my other videos, my voice, I think I've like permanently damaged it from pushing through videos when it was really sore. So Lily, she's actually a speech pathologist. She actually reckons I've like permanently damaged something in my voice. I don't think it's permanent, but it does hurt every time I talk in my neck. Because I think I did push through that voice too bad. But the second run finished way better than the first one, which is uncommon, because normally the first one will be good, false confidence, and the rest will suck. So today's Sunday, and I'm guessing next run will be probably Tuesday. So I'll run every other day and gym every second day. But these will plummet for a bit. They'll just dive and suck, because your body's not used to that like work, rest, recovery, work schedule yet. So you sort of trail down, and then you'll trail up super slow. And at one point, you'll just do this. It'll be fucking, it's great. It's like the best feeling ever when you finally got over that fucking hump. So we're going to go along with that. We're going to go with the shit ones too. So I think that was probably like 1.4k. So very little, but it could be a lot for someone. It could be nothing for others. But we're all starting somewhere, and we're all going to struggle through together. Because I've got being young on my side, but a lot of stuff against me too. Lily ran 15k just so she can have ice cream. Yeah, 5-10 minute warm up on the rowing machine, and then I'm going to get into some squats. Now, squats typically were my strongest exercise by a long way, but as we know, when you first get back into the gym, you get super sore for your first couple of workouts. I've sort of been putting off doing legs because I just know how bad it's going to be tomorrow, the next day. But I'm away this weekend in Melbourne for a really good friend's birthday party, like event. So I figure if I do it Monday and I should recover by Thursday, then I'll be right for the weekend to dance and party and whatever. I cannot get over how fried my legs are for the past like 48 hours. Getting up, getting down has been horrible. Getting on and off the toilet, oh my God. So part of this is going to be like losing weight, doing it, but not like, you know, fully taking over your life, and still, you know, if your best friend has a barbecue and you're still going to that, things like that. So it may not be as strict as, you know, people might like, but I can still live life, have a couple of beers and do whatever. So we're going to be working around that. Been having so much severe weather. I haven't been home for a couple of months, so there's bird shit around, there's leaves. I need to clean this up at some point, do some straight leg deadlifts now, which are for like hamstrings and glutes. Now, a lot of people doing the bar, I actually think, I've been doing this for a while, they're doing it with a kettlebell is actually the better way, because the weight can travel almost down past your knees. And I actually reckon personally, it engages my hamstrings better. My legs are well and truly stuffed, but I've got juice out of my worm. I'm afraid that I was correct. My legs are absolutely smoked. It's like 6 a.m. Lily didn't want to get out of bed. I've dragged her out. I'm like, let's go for a walk. I need it. Like, I woke up, my legs were like so achy. I was like, oh no. And now I'm regretting this walk. It was like, you're walking like a cowboy. And I'm like, yes, my legs are not working anymore. I've been trying to do a little bit of walking just to loosen them, but I've been doing what I can. But I'm just going to do arms and like upper body and try not to bend over too much. As I said, the first couple of workouts, the legs are just horrific for a couple of days. But once you get through that, it does get a lot better fairly quickly, but it's going to take me maybe a couple of weeks. So yeah, let's do some upper body. Yeah, legends, hope that you're well. So today is the last day of the first week, or the first day of the next week. I don't know, but it's a Thursday, so I'm doing this. I lost a little bit of weight, but I'm so sore. Like, I went for a run, first one for 3 or 4 days, so my legs have been like shot, and then my arms and chest. I can barely lift my arms off my head, but that's normal. Just knowing you're getting back into this, that the first few weeks is just sore, and you will retain water and nutrients because your body's like, what the fuck's going on? So you'll retain a bit. So you might be like disappointed with some results, but push through and it will get better. It always does. So lost a little bit, but so I wouldn't be surprised like once I pissed all out, like everything I'm holding on, there's a bit more. But we'll see. This week's going to be interesting because I've got to go to Melbourne tomorrow morning, Friday till Sunday evening. So that's going to be a bit of a struggle. I'm going to be eating out a lot, things like that. But I'll do what I can. Still get some exercise in, and I'll just do really strict like fasting or something when I get back until Thursday to maintain like good weeks. But I hope you guys are having a good day. And let's see how we go for this week. So cheers for following along. Hopefully you guys are getting some good goals yourself. There was a baby carrier like in the tree. I thought it was a fucking body. But look after yourselves, and I'll see you next week. And I might look different. I'm getting a haircut tonight, and a lot of this may go. I'm thinking all of it. But we'll see. Okay. See you guys. Thanks again.